Hello guys, welcome to No Shame 254. I'm your host, Regime Bruen. Today I'll be talking about the impact of screen time on developmental milestones. This is a topic of growing concern for parents and caregivers. As we navigate a world filled with smartphones, with tablets and computers, it's crucial to understand how excessive screen time can influence the cognitive, can influence the emotional, physical development of a child. Join us on this channel as we delve into the latest research, expert sightings, practical tips to help you strike the balance between technology and childhood development. Let's explore the fascinating world of screen time and its profound influence on the developmental milestones. Kindly don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for you to stay up to date on our informative and engaging content. Therefore, let's get started. Developmental milestones are behaviors or skills that illustrate a child's growth in a number of areas. And let's know that 90% of the brain development usually happens before the age of 6. The milestones have been established based on what most children can do at a certain age. We can talk about crawling, we can talk about walking, we can talk about uttering the first words. Developmental delays exist when a child does not reach his or her milestones at the same age as the others. And today, I'm going to talk about one of the many things that usually affects these developmental milestones. And as I said, it's screen time. So as a parent, kindly take a few minutes and let's learn. Screen time usually affects the 5 developmental milestones, of which I'm going to discuss all of them in details. We have the fine motor skills, the gross motor skills, the cognitive skills, and social, emotional, and behavioral skills. Now, fine motor skills involve small muscles working with the brain and the nervous system to control movement in areas such as the hands, fingers, lips, tongue, and eyes. Developing fine motor skills helps children to do things like writing, eating, manipulating objects, and getting dressed as well. A child with a well-developed fine motor skills usually develops what is called autonomy or will, the need to govern oneself. But gluing a child to a screen, usually the child ends up developing self-doubt, and therefore this child will struggle with speaking, will struggle with writing, will struggle with walking as a result of growing this child into a screen. And for you to get rid of this, encourage rich outdoor environment that provides opportunities for developing fine motor skills. On gross motor skills, these are the abilities to let children, these are the ability for children to do tasks that involves large muscles in the arms, legs. They involve the whole body movement. Spending too much time in front of screens often leads to a sedentary lifestyles. Therefore, it reduces opportunities for physical activity. This lack of movement can weaken muscles that can result to musculoskeletal problems. On language development, screen time usually affects in several ways. Excessive screen time may replace time that could be spent interacting with caregivers, which is very crucial for language development. Children learn languages through social interactions, and these are reduced, if reduced, it can delay their language. All their communications for children, I believe you know that they are non-verbal, and therefore by engaging with a parent or a caregiver, they observe the facial expressions and learn to convert coded messages and responses to various motions and communications. Is this person happy with me, or are they upset with me? And exposure to screens, it reduces the ability to read human emotions and control their frustrations. Don't forget that too much screens also hijacks attention spans for children. And for children to be successful, they need to learn how to concentrate and focus. We all do. The ability to this ability starts to develop during the earliest years, when their brains are more sensitive to the environment around them. For brain to develop and grow, it needs essential stimuli from the outside world. Most importantly, they need to process those stimuli. While reading storybooks out loud, it gives children time to process words, images, and voices. The constant absorption of on-screen images affects the attention span and focus. Young children need that boredom. It teaches them to cope with frustrations and control their impulses. If a young child is constantly being stimulated by screens, they forget how to rely on themselves or others for entertainment. This at some point can lead to frustrations. It hinders imagination and motivations. On social and behavioral skills, children end up with impaired or reduced face-to-face interactions. That is very crucial when it comes to development of social skills, like making eye contact, interpreting of nonverbal cues, understanding others. Also, it becomes a problem. At some point, excess screen time as well can lead to withdrawal, making it difficult for children to form and maintain real-world relationships. There is also decreased empathy and emotional understanding. Social interactions may lead to a reduced capacity for empathy and understanding the feelings of others. As a parent, it's very important that we get rid of the screens and the gadgets that we have been made to believe that they're very essential when it comes to learning. Children don't need machines to learn, they need interactions with human beings. And therefore, you need to give them their time to learn as a parent. Thank you so much for watching this video. If the content you find it very educative, of which it is, kindly share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every other time I get to upload a video. Thank you so much. See you on the next video.